Real Madrid have been really good this season. They currently sit first in La Liga. They won their Champions League group easily, getting 6 wins from 6. They have one of the best midfielders, if not actually the best midfielder, in Jude. But with all the positives they have, Real Madrid have to be the most unlucky team in world football when it comes to injuries. Now, yes, I know a lot of teams have injuries and big injuries at that, but Real Madrid are just really unlucky at the moment. In Real Madrid's 4-1 win over Villarreal, where Real Madrid were essentially past perfect, David Alaba tore his ACL, ruling him out for the rest of the season. This all adds on to injuries that they already have, with both Courtois and Militao suffering ACL injuries just days apart from each other. Vinny being injured, Tchouaméni, Arda Güler, who still somehow has yet to play for Real Madrid, and even the versatile and trustworthy Camavinga is currently injured until January. And I mean, I know I said that they are unlucky, but damn, they've suffered 3 ACLs in one season. You often see most clubs go months and years without any of their players suffering an ACL tear. A team that on paper is stacked has proven to be extremely thin right now, forcing players to either play out of position or just digging into their youth academy for players that are capable of providing minutes to the level that Real Madrid want. I mean, I touched on this earlier. Arda Güler has still not made his debut for the club, despite being signed by Madrid in the summer. He has been plagued by injury after injury, and just when he is scheduled to make his debut appearance, he suffers another injury, taking him out for 3 to 4 weeks. Now, with this whole dark cloud around Real Madrid about their injuries, there most definitely is a silver lining. And that silver lining is players that usually don't ever get to play for Real Madrid because of injuries are getting their chance and are making the most of it. Andre Lunin, who had been at the club for almost 5 years, has finally got his chance to prove his worth after sitting behind the world's best goalkeeper, in my opinion anyways, in Thibaut Courtois. When Courtois suffered his ACL tear in August, Real Madrid quickly pivoted, securing the loan signing of Chelsea flop and former La Liga keeper Kepa Arrizabalaga. And this move dimmed any hope that Lunin had of finally being the first choice keeper for Madrid, and saw him stay on the bench despite proving solid when he had to play. But now we sit in December and Kepa has been relegated to the bench, with Lunin being the obvious first choice keeper. And this isn't from Kepa's doing. When Kepa played for Madrid, he was solid, somewhat sporadic but solid. But Lunin has had some really great performances and has been a lot more consistent than Kepa, and has proven stable and reliable as opposed to somewhat erratic and inconsistent that Kepa was. And with Lunin being only 24 years old, which is still very young for a goalkeeper, you can see a world where Lunin keeps progressing, and eventually when Courtois hangs up the gloves or decides to leave Madrid, you can see a world where Real don't need to replace their first choice keeper, because Lunin will be waiting and ready in the wings. Another silver lining is that this injury crisis that Madrid are suffering has put a lot more weight on Jude. And you would think that that's a negative, but no. Jude is making every moment count. He is scoring goals left, right and center. He is being clutch. And even outside of the stat sheet, outside of his goals and his assists, he is playing beautiful football. He is probably Real Madrid's best player at this moment in time, probably the best midfielder in the world at this moment in time. And I don't think we'd be saying the same thing if Real Madrid were as stacked as you expect them to be, because of the simple fact that just less would be expected of Jude and less pressure would be put on Jude. Less of the football would be played through Jude. So it's just simple. If it was Vinny would be holding more of the ball, Vinny would be taking more of the attacks. But with the injuries that Real have been suffering, Jude has had to basically carry the team offensively, defensively, in the midfield, and he has been doing so well at that. And another little small silver lining for Madrid is the emergence of academy boy Nico Path. And I mean, Nico has been superb. If you watch Real Madrid football, and every time you see Nico come off the bench, he's done it in the Champions League already, where he scores an important goal. But outside of scoring goals, he really looks promising. Now, I'm not saying he's going to get minutes when everyone is fit, because I mean, I doubt that. But he looks really promising. You can see a player in there. The Argentine has a really good skill set, versatile skill set. So I can see a world 2-3 years down the road where he is playing crucial Real Madrid minutes consistently. But overall, despite all of these silver linings, it's just so unfortunate how Real Madrid's season has unfolded so far. The moment Courtois and Militao went down with ACL tears just days apart, you kind of knew it's going to be a rough season for Real Madrid, and it's proven to be. But like I said, these silver linings of people stepping up when no one knew their name before or no one expected them to do so well, and the fact that Real Madrid have kept pace. And although Girona are doing really well in the league this season, I doubt that they win La Liga. Real Madrid have kept pace at the top of the table, have won their group 6 for 6. I mean, on paper, Real Madrid have not lost a step. And now the thing is, these guys that have stepped up and have proven to be worth it, when the squad is fit, it's giving Carlo a little bit of a headache. In games where you'd expect Courtois to start every time, maybe do you start giving more minutes to your future in Andre Lunin, or do you stick with Courtois? I think it's very clear to everyone that Lunin will have the number 1 shirt until Courtois is back. And again, it's not because of Kepa's doing. Kepa just hasn't proven to be nearly as good as Lunin. Lunin has bided his time and it's finally paying off for him. Nico Path, really good player, has a lot of potential. I can see him getting minutes here and there for Madrid, and like I said, in 2 or 3 years time he's going to have some crucial minutes playing for Los Blancos. And Jude, he is just, I mean, he's proven to be the best midfielder in the world, probably one of the best players in the world, arguably a Ballon d'Or candidate. I mean, Jude, I can sit here and compliment him all day long, but I have a video about that already. Go check it out on my channel. But yeah guys, that's the video. Just a quick run through of how unlucky Real Madrid has been and trying to highlight some maybe positives from their unluckiness. But let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about Real Madrid's situation? How do you see their season progressing? What do you think is the reason for all of their injuries? Let me know in the comments below. Please be sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one.